Good morning, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Morning Smoke. Today I got a very special guest. I have my homie right here, Crazzylew.
What up, what up? How's everybody doing this morning?
Man, I don't even know the name of the joint, bro. We're just gonna spark it.
Do it. Let's go.
How you been, man?
I've been good, man.
How's Corona been treating you?
Me, I haven't experienced any close people or anything around me that I've had to, worry about coronavirus actually being close to me, but it has affected my family in a certain way.
Yeah. Because
we own a business for mentally disabled children and adults. We've had it for years. My dad's been in the business since like the 80s, and now he's got to sell like pretty much a lot of things, even our building for our day program.
Damn.
Just
man.
to
Sorry
get by,
that, bro.
Yeah. But in all good aspects, it's opened up a lot of thought and doors for myself and thinking about the future. So what else can you do but just go with it, roll with the punches, and just do what you got to do.
Yeah, man. That's all we can do is just hope for the best and just push through it.
Yeah.
Because my mom always told me this. She said, "There's no sense in worrying over shit you have no control over. It's just gonna happen. You just gotta take it as it is." And sometimes we go through. Sometimes we have those moments where we have really good moments. Sometimes we have those moments where it's just like shit happens, man. And as we got to push through it, and that's all we really can do.
I mean, because if we look at,
I pray that you and your family can recover from this, and
yes,
maintain, be prosperous and whatever you guys choose to do afterwards,
Yeah, man, it's all in God's hands, man. I'm just, that's what I believe. Not that everybody believes in God, but I believe in God, and I believe that he's as long as you try to believe in the good, it's gonna come to you. So
definitely, man. Nah, same mindset.
Not without a struggle, though. Not without a struggle. So don't believe the hype.
Yeah. So I seen you. I took a dive into your Instagram, and I seen that you used to be in the Marines.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I didn't know that about you at all until I saw you post about it. I was like, oh shit, I didn't know that. Like, how long did you serve?
4 years.
4 years. How long ago was this?
Probably about like 15 years ago. 15 years ago.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's crazy, bro. What was the experience like? I know that you guys go through some real tough training. Like when you get in it,
it's tough, man. It's tough on your mental. It's tough on your heart. Because there's things you might have to do. Which I'm blessed that I never had to go to war. I never had to see any of that. And, God bless the guys that had to.
Yeah.
Sacrifice their bodies and their lives for our freedom. God bless them, man.
Yeah,
and I feel really thankful that I never had to, be a part of that part of it. But as the rigorous things a part of it, like running and doing all the things you got to do mentally, and they're yelling and they're doing all that shit's real. And it helps build you as a man. Honestly, because I think
you want to keep smoking it.
Honestly, I feel like maybe I needed it personally at the time.
It gave you discipline.
Yeah. Because I was
Where were you stationed at, if you don't mind me asking?
San Diego.
San Diego?
Yeah.
Oh, you weren't too far away.
Man, I got lucky, man. They give you a little sheet where they let you choose.
Oh, you can choose where they don't.
Where you gonna go? You don't get to choose.
Oh.
You get like 3 places you get to go. But a friend of mine told me if you choose the place you want to go first, they're gonna send you to the place you don't want to go.
That's funny.
I chose the place I wanted to go, San Diego last, and then I got there. And I was there the whole 4 years chilling with my brother in San Diego. He was in the Navy. So I was just chilling, man. I had a good time. I it kept me in shape. I was into cars at the time. It's like San Diego was big on like the little rice rockets and shit. You know, I hate to call them rice rockets, but that's probably what people call them. But, I had little Hondas and stuff, and I was doing that, and had just having a ball, man. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, spent my 4 years really felt like college. It didn't really feel like what military, I guess. Maybe to other people it did, but for me, it felt good. You know, it was like my dad was in the Marines. He was in the Marines for 20-something years.
Oh damn!
So I kind of did it in a way.
Was that something you like? It was this following tradition, or you just?
No. I don't know. Sometimes we just do things not knowing. Like I went to college first. I went to Cal State LA first.
All right.
I was fucking up. So you know, I thought to myself that I don't want to fuck up. You know what I'm saying? So I got to make something happen. And the military is pretty much free to people who ain't doing shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's not that I wasn't doing shit. It's just that I wasn't doing great at what I was doing. You know what I'm saying? So I left. You
got like a lot of distractions and stuff like that?
Yeah, all the time, man. You know, I was doing music. I've been doing music since I was like 14, but really like started about 18, getting really deep in studios and things. And then, you know, after that, it was just not really focused on anything. Even going to school, I was doing okay, but I wasn't doing great. I was still treating it like high school, still treating it like going out one.
Whatever,
you know, I'm going in for the girls, I'm doing this, whatever it was. It wasn't focused. So I had to do something to get my mind focused, and that's what it was. It was the Marines for me, you know. And to this day, it's played a part in my life, you know, and how I wake up in the morning here with you in the morning. It's easy for me to get up in the morning. It's not a hard thing, you know? And all these things that play into my life from what I've learned, you know. So I love it and I hate it at the same time. It was a really good experience, and then there was some really bad experiences that happened. With it, so,
you can switch them off, bro.
I love the kiddies, man.
What do you call it though? That's crazy, man. Like, I have a homie that just went to the Navy.
Okay.
So he's stationed out in where's he at? I think it's Chicago.
Okay.
He's in Chicago, and he went to school. You know, he was in school for hospitality.
Okay.
And he graduated too, but I guess he's like same thing. He felt like he was always like slacking off, or he wasn't like gonna make money and stuff like that. So he decided. I don't really know. I mean, that's what I was seeing and what he was portraying.
I think that's like a lot of the attitude that goes into it, you know.
And it's just like
a lot of guys that just didn't know what they were gonna do at a moment. You know? Some people wanted to go to college and they were sure they were going to college. You know, I went to college just because it's what everybody did, and I got accepted. I was surprised I got accepted. Like, oh, shit, I got accepted. But you know, so I think because of the hype of me getting accepted, I thought that maybe I could do it at that time, and I couldn't. So I went to the military. I mean, I didn't want to work for nobody.
Is just like,
you know,
right after high school is just go to college. Like I didn't go to university. I went to a community college. I went to fucking Chafee, but I got around that time there were certain things that happened where I had to stop going to school, and I tried going back, and it was just like one time I went back and I was just like getting faded, and I was like, what the fuck am I doing here? I was like, I don't even know what the fuck I want to do. Like, do I see myself doing this stuff? And I was like, fuck it. I just dropped out.
But that, you know.
But I kept that with music though. That was like something that really helped a lot during those times.
Right. Yeah, me too, man. Throughout my life, music has been the staple thing that has kept me going through doing anything.
Yeah.
I'm talking everything from working with my parents in our business to doing the military. I was finding cats in the military that had DJ tables in their barracks rooms. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how, but I was finding them. And I was in there freestyling or doing whatever I was doing. You know, I sing too, so you know, because I grew up in the church singing with the choir. So you know, it's a funny thing to hip hoppers when somebody sings in hip hop. You know, but I sing, man. You know, because I grew up with music.
You grew up with music, music background.
I was always singing since I was like 10 years old at my church.
That's what's up, man.
That's in the choir and doing like solos because I wanted to just be in front of people. It wasn't even like singing. It could be anything. It could have been rap at the time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I would have grabbed it, but it wasn't. It was that was what got me into kind of like performing, being able to be in front of people. Was at my church. You know what I'm saying? My pastor letting me dress the way I want.
So you would get into it, like
I mean, you know,
I used to do that at church too, but I was they was kind of forced me up there. I didn't sing. I was just like, I'll just pretend like I'm singing, but.
Well, I kind of chose to do it, but
that's cool that you.
I was still nervous doing it. You know, it was just I just knew inside I wanted to do that. When I saw things on TV or if I saw a person I liked that was a performer, I knew that I wanted to do that.
So
like, that's what I want to do.
At what age did you want to like
Really get
you can,
down?
like, get into hip hop, like start.
Hip hop.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Like
my
make
brother,
that transition.
my brother had brought a record. My older brother, Major, God bless him. He's the best in the world. He had a record. It takes two to make a thing go right.
All right.
So I put it on my dad's record player. Yes, record player. I have a record player in my studio actually, but I have all the new shit too. Anyways, so I put that record on. My brother wasn't even playing. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Right? Because he's more R&B, right? He loves R&B and singing. I do love R&B and singing too, but I like the grittiness and hardcore of hip hop and how it that's who I am. I like to just, something about it, man. Something about being able to spit out the words. Anyhow, so I put on the record, man. That was it, man. I was hooked into hip hop. About everything from just everything, of Wu-Tang to everything, man. From LL Cool J, I can't even explain how much music I've listened to, how much music I've actually listened to in my life, and it's mostly been hip hop.
Yeah.
But then there's some like jazz and some eclectic type stuff. You know what I'm saying? But
it's good to be well rounded though too. Like it's the same thing too. It's just like it was just nothing but hip hop, and I was like, and then it went from like, alright, I had to listen to something else. I started listening to oldies, and I was like, damn. And I got stuck on one of those like, just I kept away from hip hop and just listened to oldies for a whole year.
Right.
I wasn't listening to anything. I was like, damn. But then I came back and it's like it helps because you're like listening to so many different variations of music that when you come back to your own music, you can apply that.
Yes.
We do what we like, pretty much.
Do what you like.
So at what age did you start making beats? Was it as soon as you started rapping?
No. This is where this comes in. I got out of the military and two of my homies, Gifted and Jay Vinyl, love y'all, Cali Squad, they were doing music together, so they had a group called Cali Squad, and I just, since we've been friends since junior high and all that, I just started seeing my boys again, and then knew they was doing that, and then we just started making a little group, and we started going out and performing. And because I like to be kind of a business person, I kind of saw like the talent of what we was doing. I kind of put like yo, let's go do shows. Let's get out here, bro. We're doing it. We're good. You know what I'm saying? That's what I feel. You know. So we started doing that, and that's how I got back. And then my boy was the one making the beats, and how he was making the beats, fire. With his beatbox, he's a drummer, so he drummed at church, back in his church in South Central and whatever.
Yeah.
And that's what he did growing up with his mom and all this. So Jay Vinyl making the beats and the samples, dude's talented to this day, okay?
Yeah.
Raps and beats. But I heard that, and so in my, I wanted to do it too. Like, yo, I want to sample too. We had a little 808 boss, and we just had a little sound. We put our whatever in there, and then put the sample ding 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 ding. Right? We had a little even Casio little stupid keyboard with a mic on, and ding 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 ding. Like that's that's what we had, bro.
Yeah.
So we made the most of it, and the shit came out fire. And from there, I wanted to make the sound better.
Yeah.
So I just started getting little things here and there to make the sound better, and we just like started making better music. And then everybody's got different ideas and ways of going. So it's just where I am now. And I went to Japan after all the years of building. I'm not gonna go all the way back, right?
Yeah, I was about to ask you about that.
I'm gonna go to now, which was like 2 years ago. I did this thing called Beat the Best in Japan, and I won.
I'm not familiar with Beat the Best.
So Beat the
For
Best.
those that aren't aware as well.
Okay, so Beat the Best is a beat battle put on by Buddha, MC Buddha, and the crew. Excuse me. But it's three. No. Excuse me. Okay, I got it. It's 4 beat makers. Right?
Yeah.
And it starts off with the crowd listening to the sample. It could be a Japanese sample. It could be some American shit. It could be whatever, right? But we don't know what it is. They reveal it in front of the crowd.
Okay.
So reveal in front of the crowd goes, oh, that's tight, whatever. It's just gonna be it could be some crazy like old school shit, right? You gotta take that shit. They give it to you hard, either on a USB or whatever you're trying to work with, and then you take your setup. It could be anything, not just MPCs. I had an MPC. Luckily, my man, Rick Johnson. Thank you, Rick, for letting me borrow your MPC Touch, man. All the way to Japan. Anyhow, so I had my MPC. I was battling this other dude. It's 3 rounds. First round is somebody goes again. It was 2 other guys before me, right? And then I went against this dude named T Shugs. Yeah. Love you, T. He's like a jazz player, but he makes beats. So his stuff is fire, bro. So I don't even know how I won this, but so he won the first one against the dude, right? Then I won against the other dude.
So
and then
you guys would get the sample, and you guys will make a beat out of the sample, and would they give you like a time limit? Or
sorry, but there we go. So 30 minutes, you get 30 minutes
to make a beat.
Oh shit! And it's not easy because not only are you in this, it's like it was not a nice size bar in Japan, in Tokyo, but there's people talking. There's beats going on. The DJ's in the background. You can kind of hear it in your earphones. Right? So you gotta sound like
you gotta zone everybody out, huh?
Yeah, so you gotta zone out in the middle of it and not think about nothing. And I've never done this, by the way. I've performed my raps and my stuff in front of me, but actually trying to make it
That's
right
crazy,
there.
Man.
So we finish, and you know after that you present your beat, and everybody hears it.
When you're making it, are speakers on, or you have headphones on, and then you have your own headphones on? You're listening to your beat as you're making it. They give you 30 seconds to be in the corner or something like that, and then you would go.
Yes. So you're on this side. There's a table, long table, one on this side, one on this side. That's why I was saying I was like sitting next to the speaker. You know what I'm saying?
Your beat was playing off the speaker.
No, I was sitting right next to the DJ. Oh my god! But I didn't say nothing, man, because I'm not gonna complain. You know?
Yeah.
But so yeah, they give you 30 minutes. You sit there concentrating, you doing your thing, and I was fumbling for the first 7 minutes, bro. Like, yo, where's that shit at again?
That's fucking crazy. So
I did that, man. I was really proud of myself, man. I'm still proud of myself for it because
that's dope, man.
I went all the way there. So my boy asked me, MC, do you want to do that? And I was like, yeah. I didn't just do it just because I did it just to try it. I didn't know I was gonna win.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So what they do is there's the crowd judges you.
Yeah. And then the judges?
And then the judges. And there's like 2 judges. So the crowd will hold up, will scream for whoever
made the best beat.
And then the judges will hold up like light sticks, red or blue.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And so they're red, dog. Because the crowd kind of cheered for T. And I was like, dude, T had played live over and shit. I was like, you mother.
That's fucking tight, man.
Right, he played live. It was dope, though. It was like so sick. So I was like, if you win, come on, man. You know what I mean? I can play a little bit, but I can't play like him. Like, he's a pro. So then it got to the judges, and the judges looked at each other, and they said, bang, red. And I was like,
That's what's up, man.
Because I had won a point from some other thing that happened. Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. That's fucking tight, man.
So you just, you win some
and
money.
It's funny because you said that you just like, you went and was just kind of like, fuck it, I'm down to do it like that. And then you end up winning.
Yeah, man. I took my wife with me. We went and we had a ball. We had our friends. My girl Maya Hatch, she's an R&B singer and a jazz singer. She lives in Tokyo. She's half Japanese, half white. Cool as fuck. Her husband is half black, half Japanese. I'm quarter Japanese.
Yeah.
And black, and other things, of course. But yeah, man, the Japanese culture is something I'm my heart is into. So I was happy to have done that in Japan and showcased my talents and actually got something for it. Like,
and you shot a video while you're out there as well, right?
Yeah, I shot a video. I've shot like 3 videos out there, but I shot a super video that you guys are gonna see one day, and I cannot wait because I want to share it because it's in these times right now, and you guys need to know how I'm feeling about it and how we can all come together. But yeah, it's gonna be great. It's coming soon. It's called We Got. So get ready for that one. That one's gonna be a heater, man. Bro.
So you go to Japan pretty often, though?
I've been there 3 times in the last 3 years.
So at least once a year?
Yeah, because I got friends there. I have really close friends, and I'm able to stay there, like, without having to, do a lot of hotel staying, and these are my really good friends, and we do a lot of things together. We're all musicians.
Yeah, okay,
which is really crazy, because we all are doing so. When I get there, we're always doing something musical. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's the vibes.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. I saw the Jungle Brothers when I was there. You ever heard of the Jungle Brothers?
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't really hear their music until I got to this. My boy wanted to go, and he's actually a young guy, and he knows this like deep hip hop, so he knows, and so we end up seeing the Jungle Brothers, and they're an older group.
Yeah.
But you know what? There was a lot of young people there, and they were going crazy.
Yeah.
Older or not, or older generation or not. Dudes had energy, crazy.
Yeah.
Inspired the shit out of me. Inspired a homie of mine named G Yamazawa, who's really dope as hell. He's out there. Japanese rapper, go look him up. Sick as hell. From North Carolina. Just all of us, man. Just seeing that in Japan and seeing the reaction of the music. I don't really see that reaction to the music in America like that, man. I mean, they were going crazy.
Yeah,
it's like
especially with hip hop too. Hip hop it's big here. It's like this is where it originated, not California, but New York, but it's the United States.
Yes.
And it's like it's so crazy, especially like because I hear stories. I never been out of I go to Mexico, but like. It's not the same as going to Japan or to Europe because I know the hip hop scene there is fucking crazy.
Yeah, and it's just
they just love
everywhere.
They love that old style.
Different, man. But everywhere is the same. It's hard to describe it like that. But if you go there thinking that it's so different that you can't, be the same. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Then you probably shouldn't go there, wherever you're going. But go there with an open mind. Go wherever you go. Because I get nervous. I get nervous just because of how I'm looked at in the world,
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna say exactly, what that means, but
I get
people
what you mean,
get it, but I can't let that stop me from going places, traveling, meeting people. I've got so many friends around the world now because I've been places. I mean, they're my friends. These are people I can call and be like, hey, what's up, man? Hey, it's good to see you on Instagram or wherever I see, And I think that's amazing, and I spread that. I tell people to do that. Like, I'm not bragging about it, It's not something that's it's costing me money, plus it's costing me time, plus I don't know, it's just a lot, bro. It's just like anything. It's just like anything in life,
Yeah.
You're not gonna nothing's free, but it's also frees you. It frees your mind to get out and see the world,
and be a part of it.
So like I'm not saying right at this moment. I know we're going through COVID, and the pandemic, but when it comes time for all you out there who want to get out, please keep it on your mind, keep it on your calendar. Get out and go see the world, and and find that you bring your passion with you. If you're an artist in any kind of whatever capacity, bring your art, bring it with you.
Yeah. It's funny how you say that too, because a lot of people I know, especially in my hometown, sometimes they don't even get out of that area. All they really know is that area. They don't really go anywhere, and it's like, damn, like the world's much bigger than La Puente, right? Like the world is much huger. Like, I went to Texas. It's not as far as Japan, but, to see something different. But it's still, it felt good to get out, around here.
Getting different environments and seeing way different people live and in different areas. And, it's nothing wrong with that, man. I think everything is beautiful, man. That's how I think. I think just driving through the desert, driving through the mountains, going through the beach, going through the city. I don't know. It's all worth it. I don't pick anything. I mean, I might pick a place to live, but actually, I'm not gonna pick a place that's more beautiful because everything's beautiful. Like you get something from everything. If you're not looking around and you just treat it like it's just there, then okay. But it's not just there. There's things that pop up every day. You're like, yo, what? That's tight. Look at that mirror, or look at that building, or look at the
some things that you never even notice. Like there's spots in LA that you might not even know, like food spots or just different things. And that's the crazy thing is like even living here for I've been here my whole life. Like it's like I've been to LA, I've been to a lot of places, but I haven't been to everywhere. There's little places I haven't been to, or other places in California.
I'm from the middle of LA. I lived right in the center of it, and I'm still discovering shit in LA. Okay? I mean,
where do you live?
Right now, me and my wife, we live in Highland Park.
Highland Park?
Yeah.
That's what is it? Off the 10?
Off the 110.
The 110?
Mm-hmm. It's like a little bit, like maybe 10 minutes, 15 minutes from Pasadena.
Oh, okay, all right.
Yes.
Yeah, okay, I know where. I don't know exactly where it's at, but I know where Pasadena is.
But where I grew up was in Midtown, in LA. I went to Fairfax High School. So I've been around the city, and I love the city, man. I love everything. I've been from from South Central and I got friends there, and I got friends in Beverly Hills, and I got friends in Hollywood, and I got friends in La Puente. And I got, I got friends everywhere, man. And in San Diego, because California is like a country in itself, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's just like,
it could be its own country.
Yeah, it could. But the thing is every city is really different like that. People are different. It's a trip, huh? And it's a good thing because you don't want to go everywhere and be the same. It's like, oh, I love going here because, man, they're like this or they do this over here. And, so I love California, man. I love that I was born and raised here.
So you were born and raised in a Highland Park, or
no. That's where I live with my wife. We have our own place now. We're grown ups. No, just kidding. But not. I grew up in Midtown, which is right La Brea, Pico area.
Oh, okay. Yes. I know where that is.
So I grew up around there. Riding my bike and my skateboard. Mostly skateboard. I'm a skater for life.
I didn't even know that. You skate?
Yes, I skate. I got my board in my back. When I was like 5, 6.
Same here, man.
Oh yeah.
What do you? What are you? You like to skate street or do you skate tranny?
Oh, street.
Street?
Yeah.
You still skate now?
Yes, to this day. Yeah, to this day.
I got the board right there, bro.
I got mine in my trunk.
Hey.
Yeah, no doubt. Like I see some kids, I see some people skating. I'm like, yo, what's up? When I went to Japan, I grabbed it, I took it with me.
Yeah.
We were walking through Shibuya, and we saw these kids in this park. They were flipping boards, and I went over to them and like, yo, can I do something? And went over and popped a kickflip real quick,
What's up, man?
It wasn't perfect though.
So you would do stairs in a rail?
Oh man, I did a lot of things. I was sponsored at one time.
Yeah.
By a couple of shops when I was young.
Oh, like local shops?
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Because I could do the handrails and I could do all that. I wouldn't try it anymore because it's not worth getting hurt. I've gotten hurt. I broke my kneecaps actually.
Yeah. Oh, you skating?
Yes.
Well, what did you do?
At Hollywood High. So.
Oh, at that famous spot that they film
I should have never did it. So that was the worst time of my life. Actually, I was 14 when that shit happened. So.
Yeah. Were you trying to do the handrail?
The stairs.
Oh, you're trying to do the stairs?
And I lost the board and I fell and cracked. Shattered one, cracked the other. So one, anyways, let's not get into those details because I still feel things from it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, but I still skate because I love it, man.
It's fun.
I love it.
That shit is fun, dude. Like,
I don't know if it's a part of, what we take is like our personality, but it's like something that's made me want to open a shop when I get older, and stuff like that. And just hang out in my shop playing the new music and selling boards, and having the dopest, like maybe having even a ramp in the back. So
that's fucking sick. I used to have a half pipe in my backyard.
Yeah, I had one too, a mini half pipe. My dad let me, but then he got mad.
I would get people going to my backyard.
It's killing the grass.
I was even home.
Yeah, skating's the greatest, man. So all you skaters, keep skating. If you're getting better, if you love it like that, keep getting better. I don't know. I love watching the skaters. I love seeing the whole art.
It's just crazy to see how it's so funny. Like
how
people don't realize when you're learning a trick and shit like that, you're not gonna get it first try, and you're constantly failing at it and eating shit. And you push. That's the funny thing is you don't get satisfied. You push it like, nah, fuck this. I want to land this shit, and it pisses you off until you land it. Like, all right, now we're good, and then you perfect it. It's like crazy. Do you apply those stuff like that to make music?
The same thing, yeah.
The same mindset.
Yeah, I've messed up in music so bad sometimes in my studio, gotten so angry, man, at myself, like erase some or just something just to get you like, damn, didn't finish something, said you were gonna do something and it didn't add up to that. You know what I'm saying? So it's the same thing. You just go back. You go back, either work on the same thing you was working on or try something new,
Yeah.
And so that's what skating to me is about. It's like the same, and it's one and the same because you're always falling on people say it all the time now, they don't really talk about when they fall, but I fall all the time in music, think I'm bad at some shit and good at it, and then I go showing somebody and they're like, that's cool, doc. You're like, oh, okay, thank you. You know what I mean? But you got to take the good with the bad.
Yeah.
That's the same thing with falling on a skateboard. You gotta feel the pain.
Yeah.
Because if you don't want to feel that pain,
then don't skateboard.
But now also get the trick. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Get the trick down if you don't want to feel the pain and you want to feel the glory. Because when you land that hard ass trick, oh man, that shit is like hands up, bro. That shit is like, oh my god, because you actually, your feet came onto a board that was flipping and you landed it. And there was a time when I fell so many times, my ankle got twisting and like, ugh. And then you get up because of your pride. But nah, you know.
I don't mean to cut you off, but let's go to a break or not. But you want to introduce this video for the audience?
Hey, yo, new video by me, produced by me. Videos filmed by my man at William Arts Type. Check him out.
The Way I Feel.
The Way I Feel.
Check it out.
Yeah. What up, y'all? What's up? Just a quick verse. You know, times, man. Fucking just let it out. Yeah. Gives a fuck. You know what I mean? Yeah, anyhow. It's what it is. What it is. Let's go. I'm building up my lifestyle, trying to do what's right now. Many years done gone by, always held myself down. Blame everyone else when it was my fault I didn't get found. Even though I worked hard, didn't feel like I moved ground. But I give myself credit, cause a nigga like me been around. Born and raised, LA bound, been down like a miss now. Oh shit, yeah, this town, I'm king, yes, this crown. My thoughts, what I think now, a lot of years, a lot of breakdowns.
This is the way that I feel today. This is the way that I feel today. I just wanna be real today. I don't ever wanna fade away. This is the way that I feel today. This is the way that I feel today. I just wanna be real today. I don't wanna ever fade away, yeah.
And I'm a steering wheel, driving through my city, feeling gritty, looking to the future like my name is Diddy. Got my lady on my side and she pretty.
Like Lauren with Nipsey, like Lauren with Nipsey.
Ripping on my steering wheel, driving through my city, feeling gritty, looking to the future like my name is Diddy. Got my lady on my side and she pretty.
Like Lauren with Nipsey, like Lauren with Nipsey.
Hey, we're back.
We're back. What's up, y'all?
I hope you guys enjoyed that, man. Give us a little some background on the video and the song. Like, what inspired you to make that song, and you know, what inspired you to hold the whole project for that, and how was the process?
The process of it is, for one, I produced the beat, and
that beat's really mellow too, man. It's smooth.
I just wanted to make something that I felt like saying, like. I don't know what I was going through. I think I hadn't made a song in a while, and so I really wanted to, have songs, and I was putting down this or writing that and making beats and having everything, I have a lot of stuff, but nothing was ever really solidified in the last maybe like year or so, maybe less than that, maybe like a year. I'll say a year, and then so I decided to make that song to start off how I was feeling. And so, the first lyrics is like, I'm building up my lifestyle. And what I meant like by that is like, I want to continue doing music in my life. And so in order to continue doing music, you gotta work, you gotta do things, you gotta, these days it's content, it's this, it's that, so, but I want that, I want to be a part of that. So, I had to get back into doing that. And, I have plenty of content from over the years, but people want new shit constantly. So I can do that. So I decided that's what I did, and that's why I made that song. That's why I said this is the way that I feel today, in the video, because that's the way I felt at that time. I felt like I wanted to.
And you guys, you drove past the Nipsey mural, right?
Yep. Because I felt like, I had never done a video with my wife, and I wanted my video to be real.
Yeah.
And so I mentioned Nipsey in my song with Lauren, to give them ups.
Yeah.
And to say blessings to her, because Nipsey was the real one.
Yeah.
And I don't base my music off him, but I base a lot of thought processes I have and things off of what he was saying. Cause,
Yeah.
You know, so I just wanted to mention that because LA, you know, lost a great artist, and the world lost a great artist. But so I just decided to mention them in my song and actually, you know, show them as well. So that way, you know, I'm not just mentioning them and trying to get some. It wasn't even about that. It was just like that's how I felt. You know?
Yeah. No, I feel you, man.
Because I'm from LA, born and raised, so you know, all that's a part of me. Yeah, I'm not from South Central, I'm right in the middle of all that. You know, up more towards the West Side, but LA's LA, man, and you know, we all have the same passion in LA to do our art and do it real, you know, and be real about it. So that's what it was, you know. And you know, I drive a lot in my city. I love driving.
Yeah.
It's always been a passion of mine, driving too. You know, being into cars and this, that. So, you know,
Cool, man. You wanna keep on?
I'm good. You know, so I just wanted to combine all the things I love: my life, my wife, my car, you know, I don't love my car, but it's part of my life.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
I love driving. You know, I love feeling the breeze and driving through LA. You know, and right now, this time, you know, there was a time when there was no cars on the street for a little bit. You know,
that's
during
what's
the
up.
beginning,
Made it much easier.
made it much easier, but it felt different. You know.
Yeah.
It felt different, but it felt good because I could actually see the city, you know, in a certain amount of time that I usually didn't get to see it. In, you know, sitting in some traffic or something, but it was like cool. It was breathing, just made video and had a couple of my peoples come through and we did our thing, man. You know, we kept it safe, we kept it cool, and you know, and I felt like, you know, it was all meant to be, you know. So and now you got it, you know. Now you got the video for the way I feel.
There you go, man. That's what's up, man. Like, it just had that because it's the way the song is. It's very just chill and relaxed. The beat's fucking mellow and shit like that. And the way you're rapping at it, you're not coming at it so aggressive. You're just on like, you're kind of showing like the audience like, hey, I'm just kicking back, man.
Yeah, just
I'm
kicking
having
back.
fun. This is how I feel. Like, it's just like, it has that very it's like braggadocious but very nonchalant at the same time. It's like kind of like effortless in a way.
Yeah, cause that's the way I feel like, and you know, people take, I don't know, like saying that I'm happy with myself.
Yeah.
As braggadocious, it's like it is a little bit, but not really, because all I'm saying is, yo, I've been through some shit, man. You know? I can't explain everything.
Yeah.
But trust, I've seen some shit, you know, and I know you have too. So just feel good. Yeah. That you're here, that you made it, you know, that you standing, you know. I have a brother, my older brother, man, who was in an accident 10 years ago, and because of that, he's now paralyzed from the waist down. You know what I'm saying? It's all to the good because he's here. Yeah. But I see myself as that, you know, like my brother made it, but I made it too, and it's like I have to be grateful for being able to see my brother today, because anybody else lost somebody. Yeah. And you know, I couldn't imagine losing my brother or losing, you know, my dad who had cancer twice, you know, and you know, it's just real like that. So if you have things and you're happy about your life, show the world, because you know, it's not all about being down and, you know, I'm struggling. You know, yeah, we all struggling, man. We all struggling. Yeah. But guess what? We gotta be happy at some point, man, because we're not gonna be here one day. And it's like, yo, you're gonna look back on all your struggles. You're gonna look back on all your happiness. You know. Yeah. That's what I want to look at. My family, and my friends, and the things I've done. And you know, and that's what my video, the start of what you're gonna hear, is about. You know. I've been building, you know, I mentioned my wife because it's real. That's my wife. You know, everybody doesn't want to, you know, my girl, this. It's my wife, man. You know, I got married. Yeah. And she's my best friend. And we do a lot of things in music. They don't like to hear a lot of that shit. But you know what? I don't give, because it's my real life. And that woman in that video, Michelle at Mish, she's the greatest esthetician alive. In-body aesthetics. I love her to death. She's helped me through this music. She's been there more than any of my boys, more than anybody who's ever tried. She's motivated me. She's put her money towards me. She's put her heart into me and her life. And you know what? People need to start bigging up people in their lives, yo. And she's my main soldier. And I couldn't do it without her. And that's just what it is. And that's why I decided I needed my wife in my video. You know, I always make these little solo videos. I'm not a rump shaking cat where I got girls all in my shit all the time anyway, because I'm usually talking about some knowledge shit or some other shit. So my videos aren't usually like that anyway. But you know, people sometimes choose the girl that looks like the video girl or this, that. But my wife is beautiful, so she is the video girl. You know what I'm saying? And I want people to see my video girl.
I think it gives it more power, and it's like more. It's just very truthful.
Yeah, it is. It's my life. It's real. And yeah, I do music, and I ain't trying to show people no fake side or nothing. You know what I'm saying? Everything you see is what you get.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And there's a lot more to that too. But what you see is what you get. And if people, you're not gonna find anything else other than, you know, because that's the way you should be. You should be like that, man. You know, and I do music, so for me, it's through my music I show that. Somebody else is a doctor, and through that they show that. Somebody else is a nurse, and through that they show that. You know what I mean? They show their realness. You know, you don't gotta explain your whole life. People know it. They see it. You know what I'm saying? And after a while, you find out how to show it without having to show everything. You know what I'm saying? Because you know, if somebody want to get to know you, they'll get to know you. But if they don't, it's all good. Just respect, love. You know what I'm saying? Keep it cool. That's it, man. And that's life right there. And it's just, so the way I feel is the way I feel. Yeah. You know what I mean? And I hope people feel the same way about their own lives and about their own stuff. I'm not always happy. I'm not always sad. And I'm not always, you know, sometimes I'm just in the middle. But sometimes I'm really super happy and sometimes I'm really super down. Whatever.
That's good, like, too, that you can, that's a good thing about music, that you can capture that feeling.
Yes.
And put it into a beat and deliver it to people and let it do what it does. Like,
yes, sir.
Especially with that positive vibe. It's like, all right, that's what we need right now. It's like,
and that's what I was just trying to say, man. You
especially with the quarantine, the whole election, and it's like everything going on, and you know, it's been happening throughout this whole fucking year. It's like
a year.
Yeah,
more than a year.
It's like
this has been a crazy time.
I respect struggle rap, I respect this and that, but it's like I think there's a lot of power in putting like a positive vibe song out there, especially when you're a part of that struggle too. And you're struggling, not just in that, but like on your own things as well. And then you're finding that positiveness to put that in the song and give it to someone and be like, hey, I may not be going through the most positive thing right now, but I want to share this with you. I'm finding positive. I want to give you this piece of energy so that way you can get through these days.
That's what it's all about.
Because I know work's gotten harder for especially nurses and stuff like that.
Yes.
And a lot of fields got affected. Everyone got affected some way, even if they didn't get the symptoms of COVID. Like, it's like we all got affected some way, and it's a good thing that we have entertainment. We have, and on a bigger scale and on a lower scale, like you have people around you. It's that are putting time and effort to give you something that you know it's gonna help in some way, like. And it's like that's a good thing. Like with your video, you're taking the highest way. I feel like I said, it's very just chill, calm, laid back, positive. Like it's like I'm kind of like a more truthful, thankful type of vibe, you know?
Yeah.
And it's like it comes off like, yeah, I got my own struggles. I'm struggling with my own thing, but let me show you this positive vibe.
Yes.
In the midst of all this, because it's easy to focus on the negative, but once you're on that train, it's like. It's kind of hard to not to see the light at the end of the tunnel. You're just in this dark world.
Yeah, I just kind of wanted to put you in my world, you know.
Yeah.
My world of how I feel about the world.
Yeah.
You know, and how I feel is the breeze feels good, man.
Yeah.
The sunshine is dope.
Yeah.
You know? the even at night when you see the stars, that's crazy. You know what I mean? It's beautiful. You know, if you can see them in LA, but whatever. You know, I'm trying to show that, like, you know. That there's more to life than just the struggle, you know, and just trying to get out of the struggle. Like you gotta take a breather and chill, and you know, not just smoking or whatever, but just clear your mind some other way, you know.
Yeah, go for a walk.
Clean up your house. Do something different from, you know, do your passion. You know, for me, it's more. You know, a long passion, but go do some short passions. You know, something like that you want to do. Yeah,
that's the things that I do. I take pictures and stuff whenever I go like to different places and all that, and be creative with and it's fun. It's not like I charge people, but it's just something different to get the creative juices.
Right.
You know, I edit videos, and that's a new fun like passion I have now. I was like, oh shit, this is fun. It's like Give yourself different outlets.
Yes.
To dabble in. It's like if you have one thing and maybe those day you're not feeling that, do something else. Read a book. Do something that is productive in a way, especially with this time too. A lot of us are granted time. As much as it's like people are losing jobs, people do get unemployment, and some people have time to be around their family more.
Yes.
To do things they didn't have time for, and now you're granted time. So like we can sit here and complain about so many things. We all can, we're all affected in some way.
Yes.
But at the same time too, it's easier to do that. Like why not wake up like, all right, I got another day.
Got another day.
I got a roof over my head. I don't got a car, but I got 2 feet. I got a skateboard that can take me where I need to go to, locally. And it's like, it's easier to focus on the negative.
Still make a move.
Yeah.
There's always a move to be made. Is what I'm learning from a lot of people around me, who are making even better moves than I'm making, and you're watching them, and it's like, from people close to me and people outside of me, that I don't know, on whether it be Instagram, Facebooks, or whatever the hell, YouTube, just watching different things and seeing that people are trying, man, and you gotta be like, you gotta do the same thing. You gotta try whatever it is you gotta do, because you can't sit back and blame anyone but yourself if you're not making the move and you have the ability to.
Yeah.
If you have 2 arms and 2 legs and some fingers, and you're not really, have any kind of thing that's stopping your mobility.
Yeah.
No excuse, man.
Exactly. And it's like,
no excuse.
I guess
and even then, I'm not saying that anybody who has any kind of ailments or any kind of anything has any problem doing anything.
Yeah.
That's kind of what I mean.
Yeah.
So if you got it all, then you should be doing it all.
Yeah, well, it's like people complain about all this and that, like, but like people don't realize sometimes, like, you wake up and you got a roof over your head and you got food in your stomach. I've seen shitload of homeless. I used to work at a recycling center. I would see that, and they would wake up behind a railroad tracks and eat scraps, or just get, like it can.
I know,
it can be that bad. I'm not saying like use that as an example, but it's like you have to wake up being grateful at least you have a roof over your head, because those nights where it rains and you see that they don't have a roof over the head as well. It's like you gotta start realizing what you have, and some people don't realize they have more than others, even if it's less. And that's the crazy thing. That's like
it's the margin of
that's the thing though. 2 people
thin line. You know what I'm saying?
That's the thing though. It's like I guess for a lot of people it's hard to grasp because they don't go through it. But when they go through it, and that's the thing though too. It's like
that's what we call empathy, man.
Yeah.
You have to be empathetic, to the other person.
Oh, fuck. Like, yeah, this is fucking pretty harsh.
Just picture yourself in the shoes of, I don't know, say immigrant, right? From like some India or from some other place, or just somewhere far off from the U.S., right? And coming here without their family. They're a good person. They're not trying to come here to do no crazy, They're just coming to start a life, and I don't know what that feels like because I was born in this country.
Yeah.
I never had to really, go to another country to try to live a new life. So
but respect the people that do that though, man. That takes fucking balls to do that, man.
Yeah, but
that's
it's
like
just
to be in a whole nother country by yourself in a language that not your native tongue, and now you have to adapt yourself to this environment, and you're by yourself.
But it's just putting yourself in their shoes. Just an example of trying to put yourself without even standing there. You have to kind of think outside of yourself and just be like, yo, what's this person going through? And I think that's what our country is going through right now. We need more of that, and I think it's coming to that. And sometimes you have to feel things, feel struggles and hurts and pains in order to be like, oh my God, this hurts. You know what? I can't keep being like this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's it. And it's got to happen through all of us. I'm going to speak positive always, even when somebody's in my face. I was driving through this parking lot the other day, and the dude was coming past me, and in my parents, there's a parking lot in like an alley next to a KFC, right? We always passing cars, and no problem in our vans, right? So I pass this dude in the van, but he's yelling in his car, and he's yakety yak, right? And I'm like, looking at him like, yo, that has nothing to do with me.
Yeah.
That dude's frustrated over something in his life, whatever. That he don't even know me, so how could he actually be mad at me? So I didn't take it like that.
And we all go through
text.
We all text these days, so quick text.
That's the one thing too.
There's so many ways to text on everything.
So much that it's like you can take it
but,
out.
You know, we can always say. I always say what's
whether
up
you're
to my
driving
people,
or like
you know?
fucking you got the
I just feel like,
telemarketers,
you
you
know,
take
I
it
wanna
out
stay
to people like
connected
that.
with
You're
folks,
calling
man.
to
There's people that
to
really
fix
think they're really
something.
dope and-
People take it out on the
I'm like,
internet.
yo,
They just spend fucking
What's up, man?
slander. It's like,
You know,
Yeah.
what's wrong with that? You know, what's up?
Yeah,
it's just breaking all that energy
Yeah,
channels.
you know,
Like,
But you don't have to. You don't have to receive it.
It's just
You
like
know?
Yeah,
you're
you don't
there,
want-
but you're not
yeah,
there, you
you
know?
don't have to
Yeah,
receive
in
it.
some
It's
ways,
a-
yeah, that's a good thing about
it's
the
a-
internet too.
not
Is that
taking anything
it's like it's made it that
Like,
much
if someone's
closer.
coming at you a certain
There's
way,
good and
they're
bad things
thinking
about it, but like
something or just talking
now
shit,
you
it's
can
like,
you're more aware what people are up
you
to.
know,
Like it's
maybe
because you can
this
see it
person's
now.
not happy with their
Even
life.
if you're not
Maybe
there,
this
you're
person-
kind of there in a way.
But you don't even have to
Which is
think
a good
about it
thing.
like that. You don't even have
Just
to-
a
you don't
segue
even
from
have to
this.
go
Do you
that
have
deep.
any new music that you're working on that you like to show the audience? Yeah, are you working on any
Yeah, this
projects or
is-
new video
You don't
projects?
even have to go
Yeah, the way I feel is actually part
Yeah.
of
Like,
the bigger
I'm glad that
Alright.
that was
It's actually the
or
intro.
whatever, because
To the-
you know
to the
we don't know exactly what anybody's going through.
Yeah.
You know, so I don't
Yeah.
know.
I'm not gonna get exact.
Well, that's what I'm trying to say. Like, I try to think about like, well, where's
It
this
is gonna
person
be
at?
out, and it's
It's
like
not,
body
it's
of
like,
Right.
work,
does it
provide
really
music.
If I know
affect me that
them,
much?
if I'm close to
And
them,
it's all
I
produced by
kind
you?
of want to know where they're at. You know, I want to
No,
Yeah.
see what's
That's a track on there that's actually.
But I'm saying
tied
when
to,
it's like someone that doesn't know you, or like a stranger.
If I can
For
approach
example, let's
somebody,
say if,
cool.
like,
But if I
yeah,
can't,
yeah,
then I just wish them well. You know, and
Yeah.
hope that their
It's called,
day goes better.
Yeah.
Because that's
Damn
what
it,
it
I
should
hate when I do this.
be
man.
about. Excuse me, I'm sorry. You know,
Uh,
whatever. Hope your day goes well.
Oh, don't lose it.
And
It's
that-
called
that's
Don't
just
Lose
pretty
It.
much
There you go.
the way I
So
wanna
go
see
check
it.
that out. It's already out. Videos
Everybody
out
just wishing
there.
everybody well
Yeah.
and helping everybody. If you see
We never
somebody
did drop
down,
the
pick 'em
song
up, man. I mean,
on any
I
platform
don't think,
because
you
we
know,
just wanted to put it.
it's not always about money.
Let it
Yeah.
go in the project.
It's about just
So,
being a
I
friend.
appreciate
It's
that,
about
Taylor.
being
Dope.
here. About
But yeah,
being,
that song's already
you know,
on YouTube, so you can
Some
actually
quick
go see the
phone
video.
call, like
check
a
that out.
quick phone call can
Don't
do
lose
so
it by
much.
Yeah,
Tay
phone
Young
call,
featuring
you know.
Crazy.
And we all go
text,
through
text,
things,
man. We all text
And
these
yeah,
days, so quick
got,
text. You know,
it's a
there's so many
7-song
ways to
EP.
text on everything.
I don't have
You know.
a
Yeah,
title
but,
just yet.
You know, we can always say.
but
I always say what's up to my
tentative,
people,
and
you know.
I got a few titles.
I just feel
There
like
you
you
go.
know, I
You
want to
guys
stay
keep,
connected.
keep up with him. Make sure you follow him up. I'll put his at right here.
Yeah.
At Crazzylew.
Like, yo, I'm-
So I'll be sure
What's
for
up,
them to
man?
follow you, man. Like, thank you for being a part of the show,
Oh,
bro.
man, appreciate you, brother.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Appreciate it, brother.
And
All right,
you know,
guys.
it's
That's
just
it for
like
today's
you're there,
episode.
but you're not there.
Boom.
Yeah, yeah. And so
Right.
yeah, that's the good thing about the internet too is that it's
Damn,
like
I
it
think
makes
this-
it much closer. There's good and bad things about it, but like now you're more aware of what people are up to. Like it's because you can see it now. Even if you're not there, you're kind of there in a way, which
Right.
is a good thing. Just to segue from this, do you have any new music that you're working on that you would like to share with the audience? Are you working on any
Yeah, this
projects or new video projects?
yeah, the way I feel is actually part of a bigger project.
All right.
It's actually the intro to the EP I'm putting out in like a month.
There you go.
I'm not gonna give an exact date. You know, people do that, but it is gonna be out, and it's like a body of work, a body of music that I've put together. You
And
know.
it's all produced by you?
No, not everything. There's a track on there that's actually out too, that I did with Tay Young. He's from London. Dope
Yeah,
rapper. Yeah, he's dope as hell. It's called damn it. I hate when I do this, man. Smoking. Hold on. Oh, Don't Lose It. It's called Don't Lose It.
There you go.
So go check that out. It's already out. Videos out there. We never did drop the song on any platforms because we just wanted to put it. He was gonna let me put it in the project. So I appreciate that, Tay Young. You dope. But yeah, that song's already on YouTube, so you can actually go see the video.
Go check that out.
Don't Lose It by Tay Young featuring Crazzylew. And yeah, I got it's a 7-song EP. I don't have a title just yet, but tentative, and I got a few titles I'm working on.
There you go. You guys just keep up with him. Make sure you follow him. I'll put his at right here.
Yeah.
Crazzylew. So I'll be sure for them to follow you, man. Like, thank you for being a part of the show, bro.
Oh man, appreciate you, brother. Yeah, appreciate it, brother.
All right, guys. That's it for today's episode. Boom.
100.